is the world doing today? How is everybody doing, man? This is your boy Calvin from C Mo TV. And once again, we got the relationship expert on the other side, the co host, Cedric the Springer.
What's going
What's going on, Mr. Springer?
Oh, nothing much, man. Nothing much.
Man. How has it been going, man? You getting any of this beautiful weather that we've been getting down south?
Oh yeah. I'm it's where I'm at too, man. So
Mm.
all good.
Yeah, that's a mother scooter there, boy. Oh yeah. Before we get on a main topic, I got a side topic, and I got to get your opinion about something. I'm not going to say where this was. If anybody is listening that knows, they'll probably know where it was anyway. I was talking to one of my little homies. He wanted me to come to a parade to see his little baby girl. She's a cheerleader, a little small cheerleader. He said, come see my baby girl. I said, all right. So, I went there, and I'm sitting on the curve watching the shit about to get started. Because where I was sitting at, it kind of got started there, so you get to see everything.
Okay.
And I seen it started off okay. I didn't the first, how they have a car and then they have the keys or whatever. You know what a majorette is, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. They had some little girls majorettes.
Okay.
And these little girls couldn't have been no more than 10. I say from 5 to 10. If you had seen some of the thotties, the nastiest shit they had these little girls doing. Not only that, the way they had them dressed. Half of them couldn't even wear that bullshit they had on. And you know what I done? After I seen a pattern of this, I got up and I walked away because I said I felt like a fucking pervert watching this shit. And
Yeah.
and this is what came to my head. As a man, what man is letting their daughter walk the streets looking like that for one, whether it's for a school or not, and shaking their ass like they was in a strip club?
Little girl.
So I
Go ahead.
yeah, I'm gonna say. So I come to the conclusion. This is what I come to the conclusion to that answer.
Okay.
One, their fathers can't be around because ain't no real man gonna sit there and watch their damn daughter shake their ass like a goddamn stripper at that age. And if it was a man around who condoned that bullshit, what type of nigga was that? He wasn't a man. He had to been a little child in the brain. Please, from what I told you, tell me what you think about that, or do you need a little bit more information on what I was saying? Because you already know how some of the major dancers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Well,
they had one after another. It disturbed me, bro.
you had the I forgot the little dance group that was in Mississippi that was on TV. I mean, they get real.
The dancing dolls.
They get real provocative, man. I don't know where that stemmed from or whatever. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, you good. You good. Because I was looking at it like my take on it was okay. Why do we set our kids up for that? Now this is going to be a recurring thing She dancing like a little thought and all this other bullshit when she get in the teens. Now, if you got her dancing like that, like a slut or whatever the hell you want to call it, um, now she's something to go around fucking everything in sight. So now you basically got a revolving door of doing the same thing because it's supposed to get better with the next generation, but look like you going further and further in the hole because you're teaching the same standstill bullshit that's not getting you nowhere, especially as a woman.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, if you see the J sets and all that, man, and all the other, HBCUs, when they do it, they try to. I mean, every year they try to get it as provocative as you can get it. I don't know. I don't know where that stem from. And I understand that. Man, I don't know. I really don't get it, and I don't get it why you would have your daughter to do something like that. I can understand there's a little pom pom split here and there, but you got to twerk and all that. I don't.
And I mean, it was disgusting to me, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. And then, I had a little discussion with my little homie, and he said, and I said, man, you think that's cool for little 5 to 10-year-old girls to do that? So he got to smiling talking about, man, that's what they doing now. I said, who cares about what they're doing? That's cool for you to let your daughter do that. He said, my daughter ain't doing that. My daughter is she a cheerleader. She don't do that type of shit. I said, okay, then that's a good thing. So would you have your daughter do that? He said, yeah, she can do it, She probably end up being a stripper too. And I thought about it. He thought about what he said. Because I told him, I said, so you saying at what age would your daughter start stripping? He thought about what the fuck he just said. And that's something that said, no, that ain't gonna happen. No. I said, I know it. I was just gonna see what you was gonna say because you and I both know that shit right there bullshit. And it came to me, god damn it. It came to me to where I was like, I know what the mother's was, because the mother was sitting here looking at this bullshit. And I'm not even going to talk about that because I can really go on about that. And I can see why they was letting their daughters do that shit. And the funny thing, normally when you see some J-set girls, I mean not J-set, those whatever they are, that type of dancing, I forgot what they call it. I don't forget just that quick because the shit's none of it's none of the major shit. Yeah. All of my fit, got nice little shapes and shit like that, right? They had fat little girls, skinny little girls, and it was just, and I was like, are they kidding? And you ought to seen the director and the ones walking in front of them doing a little dancing. And I said, it was 2 types. It was 3 types. It was 3 types. And I said, this is sad, man. You living through your daughters because you didn't get to do it because of God knows why. It's sick, man. It really is.
Some were majorettes, and they just passed, like you said, they just passed it on down.
You don't have any daughters. I don't have any daughters.
Thank God.
I wanted a daughter though. I ain't gonna lie to you because that daughter is gonna be that one that actually, when your ass is down and out, take care of her daddy, especially if her daddy was there and she loved her daddy and she want that next man to be her daddy or whatever. And that's the way I was looked at it. That's the way I was told by an older guy. And I just couldn't see myself letting my
Wow.
daughter get into no shit like that. It just, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That right there, it sickened me so bad. When I left her, I said, I ain't gonna lie, I felt like a fucking pervert, bro. And I already knew that wasn't me, but I felt like a fucking pervert.
That's the well, man. I mean, when they sign up for it, they pretty much know how it's gonna go. Like I said, it's this routines. I'm pretty sure you can do without getting too extra with it.
Mhm.
But it seemed like every year or every so many years they push the envelope to see who can get close to being X-rated without being X-rated. It's just like now when you see let's say Hollywood women, you used to see them, now they dress damn near nude as they can, and now they wearing these fishnet outfits, and now they're showing their whole body now, pretty much. Damn, you know what I'm saying? They wearing see-through everything. You see the panties and bras now, but pretty soon, I wouldn't be surprised somebody just come naked.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It wouldn't surprise me, man. But you know, that do kind of lead up to what we got going on, though.
It does. It really does. Choices.
Yeah.
Go ahead, speak up on that, brother. Speak up on that.
So we're gonna do the Sweet 16. So Sweet 16, normally the meaning would be Sweet 16, come of age. That's the age where you would see you would get your driver's license, you get your job, you got your responsibilities hidden toward, you know, that you're showing some responsibility for things in life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to not, you know, you almost in adulthood, but you're not there. But you're driving, you should be getting your license, and you, like I said, you able to get a job. Now you got some responsibilities coming your way. But the Sweet 16 that I'm talking about, you know, always got a spin to it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So my Sweet 16 is if you have 54. We're going by the numbers and statistics, right? You got 54% of men that are single and childless. When I say single, that means I'm saying they might have a girlfriend, but they're not married. So if you're not married, you're single. So the girlfriend is, you know, they come and go. So we're going to say single and childless, no child. And you got 30% of men who are married. And they may have kids, but these kids are excluded from this. So you got 54 and you got 30. That gets 84, right?
Yeah.
That leaves you 16. So you got 16% of black men that's responsible for multitudes of kids. And you have, when it comes to black women, they have twice as many kids as a black man. So when you spoke up and you said that, you know, if you was a man, you won't let your daughter do this, 9 times out of 10, well, I ain't gonna say 9 times out of 10, I don't know the exact percentage, but I would feel comfortable saying that that father is not in that household.
Yeah.
If your daughter's out there at that age, shaking her ass in a little costume or whatever the case may be. And like you said, it's about the choices, and this is where things get a lot of pushback when you say bashing women and stuff like that. It ain't really bashing women. For me, it's saying just don't pick out the 16. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of women say, but they I actually heard this today. I can't make this up. I actually heard this today. A woman, well, a young lady, because she wasn't a full-grown woman. I think she might have been in her 20s. She said, you know, we met with the hood niggas because the niggas that got their stuff together, they got too many options. So we know what the hood niggas about. So but if you want to do with that, that's fine. But that don't mean you got to make a child.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's plenty of ways to have sex without getting pregnant.
It damn sure is.
So you don't have to bring a child into this environment And I should have thought about sending you that clip with Ileana Van Zandt. Like I said, I always bring up how 3 men in Memphis were responsible for 84 babies. I don't know what kind of game they running or whatever the case may be, but if you got one man that got 16 kids and you adding on to his 16, that's a bad choice on your behalf.
It is. Did you get that video I sent you about the dude? I actually just sent it about an hour or two ago.
Yeah, man, I did. I didn't get a chance to open it up. So,
man, if you open it up and check it out, I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. I'm gonna show you this. But go ahead.
So you're looking at that, and the thing, and I know a lot of women say the choices ain't bad, but I mean the choices are not there, or you just don't have that many guys. But here's the deal: when you concentrating for a woman, the role reversal is going on because they don't want us. They want to get away from gender specific roles. You want to say certain things that he should be able to do just like you, and vice versa. You should be doing the exact same thing he's doing. All this because of the feminist movement, right?
Yeah.
But the thing about that they don't bring up to a lot of women, and I'm seeing a whole lot more women now on social media pretty much saying the same thing that I'm saying, or saying the same thing that you hear Kevin Samuel said. I mean, it's a lot more women that study coming forward because it's a window for women. Women might not want to accept it, but there is a window for women that if they want to secure a man that they got to take advantage of. You got like 20 years of 18 and 35, and I mean, you got to look good and be fine. That you have to do it, but a lot of women in their head think, I got a good vagina. That's all that a man want anyway. That's all I need to secure, but that ain't gonna get it.
Ain't gonna get it.
Because every woman that I know got one of those.
Yep.
So, and I bet you every one of them think that there's the greatest.
They had to.
You look at a woman that's mainly concentrating on getting herself together, getting her home, and getting her career started. When she pretty much get that established, she might be 35, almost 40. And then she gonna say, well, it's time for me to settle down. And of course, I want a man that can match what I already done established for myself at 35 or 40 years old. I done established for myself. But when that man hit 35, 40, or even 45, when they say 45 is kind of where the man reaches financial peak, when he done reached his goal, he's not looking for a 40-year-old woman. I can't hear you.
Nope, I had it on mute. Nope, and they know it. I'm finna show you this right here. I want you to check this out. Hold on, let me what's the name in this? Hold on.
So you look at
How many kids you have?
Check this out.
33 daughters.
God dog.
And 13 boys.
Hold on. Well, come on, dang shit. God damn. Man, don't want to act right when I'm trying to show the shit. Hold on.
On child support. Let me tell you.
All right, here we go. Tell me if you can see that.
Go ahead, baby. What you want to know?
How many kids you
yeah,
have?
like that.
I got 33 daughters and 13 boys.
Dang.
22 baby mamas. 2 ex-wives. 12 grandkids. Only out of 3 daughters. So imagine when the other ones getting a pop at all. And a lot of times y'all don't know the situation what I was going through on child support, bitch. Let me tell y'all stinking assholes something. In the last 40 years, all y'all stinking assholes who put y'all daddies, y'all brothers, y'all husband, and y'all baby daddies on child support, all y'all did is help the system gain 43 million black brothers and sisters is in jail for child support, you stupid motherfucker. And all you did is talk you fucking deaf.
All right.
Wonder why nigga don't vote.
Go ahead.
Now that's what I had sent you right there.
How many kids you have?
I got
Oh,
33
yeah.
daughters.
That's what I had sent you right there. And that was what is this? Oh, okay, shit. We got somebody talking. I didn't know that. What we got here? We
22
got
baby
M.
mamas.
Mason. That's their problem. All women don't have good foot. You ain't never lied. Let me see what else. Mason come back all up in her with a wee dinner. What the hell? He's funny as hell. He's funny as shit. He is funny as shit. What did it say? What did it say? Johnny McDaddy. That's his name, Mason? Johnny McDaddy? I don't know him. I don't know him at all. Johnny McDaddy. All right, it is. That's my first time seeing that bullshit right there. Like I said,
Is he locked up?
I don't know. I don't know. That was my thing. And to see the reason why I'm on this is because of the last week broadcast. We were talking about we're talking about child support. I think we're talking about child support. But anyway, we broke. Okay, I'm finna bring you on. I'm finna send it to you. What's the name? We were talking about child support, I believe, and oh yeah, we're talking about child support and the mistakes that I ain't gonna say a mistake because I got 3 boys off of it, but the chick don't bring up that those were the bad choices I made and shit like that. Now, only thing I'm gonna do here, oh yeah, I took accountability for my choices I made. Now let's go back and look at the choices what most of y'all made. That man got 43 kids. 43 kids. He got 43 kids. I don't know if he's taking care of them or not. I don't know. If he is, that's a good thing. I just sent it to you, Lito. Check your email. He got 43 kids. This dude got 43 kids. And now, how many kids did he say? How baby mamas he had? 22?
22.
22. Okay. You got 22 baby mamas. Answer something for me. After that third one, why is it that many more after that? That's what I would like to know.
You asking him? You want to know why he kept doing it?
I'm asking. I know why he kept doing it because they were letting him do it. I'm asking you, why is it? What is that? 17? Not 17. 16 more damn kids. Baby mamas after that. Please explain that to me because I'm lost. I am truly fucking lost.
Like I said, I don't know what these guys are telling these women, but you can't tell me you got 22 baby mamas, and I don't care if you live in the biggest city in the world. Somebody had to cross paths somewhere. And
What's going on? But go ahead, say it. Go ahead.
Ain't nothing wrong with you having sex, but you just shouldn't have kids by these guys that already got multiple kids.
And this dude is bragging about 22. What's going on, Cowboy? I don't think he heard the word I said. Lito, you hear me? I can't hear you.
Mic check.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Mic check.
Did you just see it? Yeah, I hear you. What's going on with your Marcus Smalls? What's going on?
What up, good people? It's your boy L1, a two-finger bandit.
Two-finger bandit. Let's see.
That's that dude is his name is Johnny McDaddy. He got this song. He dude out of Florida. He does this song. It's called All Up in It with a Wee Dinner. That dude you talking about. One of the things you think about this. I don't give a damn who you are. One thing you ain't talking about. I guarantee you this motherfucker a walking bag of disease. Think about it. Ain't no way you screwing that many women, making that many babies, and you ain't walking around with herpes, chlamydia. You walking around with something because you raw dog everything you touch. You walking around and I call it roll. You rolling the dice with your balls. Basically, that's what I see. And you're right. Run around here and be so irresponsible and think that it's okay. Now I ain't gonna man bash. I'm all for us. I'm just sorry. I'm just all for us. But there those type of men really make us look tough. Really, really make us. I got a hell of an echo for some reason.
I don't know. That's I don't hear no echo. How about you say it?
No, he sound good. He coming clear to me.
Check.
Yeah, it's gonna be on your end.
Oh, I know why. I know why. Hold on. I know why. It's coming in. Yeah. All right.
You
All right,
can't
hold on.
have
I got
a real job. Yeah.
Mike, check.
I'll say it. All right. Hey, Cedric, Marcus said, what's going on? You remember Marcus Small Parts guy. He said he can't have a real job and got all that time to have sex. And yeah, that's a lot of time you have because he used all his time to fuck. That's all the thing he doing. He fucking the whole time. And shit, I guess that's his job here. Maybe they paying him child support. Reckon so?
Nah.
I want to see if I can do that. I'm gonna see if I can have me about 20 more kids and see if I.
I don't understand. Like I say, I don't understand how he getting around to having that many kids. I heard it said today. A guy said, you know, if you playing around with a gun, let's say you playing around with a gun and you get shot, who's responsible for that? Whose fault is that? At your age, either one of y'all age right now, you playing around with a gun, the gun go off and you shoot yourself. Whose fault is that?
That's your goddamn fault.
So if you a woman and you rolling the dice with these men shooting up your club, who was responsible for you for getting pregnant?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think hold on, Lito. Do y'all think old boy having all those kids in the same little town neighborhood?
You ain't not moving around. You ain't not moving. You not jumping. Like the old boy said, you don't have a job. You ain't jumping state to state. You in the same area having these kids.
Oh. And Lito, where you say you was from?
Florida.
Oh.
Florida. But I mean, you gotta think about this. What fucking woman would want to get with a dude like that, knowing because that dude.
This is what we talking about.
Yeah, this dude. You know he ain't lying to these women. He's telling them, I got 35 kids, 36 baby mama. That type of dude don't lie. That type of dude ain't lying on his balls. Look at him. Hey, you know he looks like his dude from Paducah, man. And Calvin, I think you had to beat her. You had to beat her. It looked just like this motherfucker. I ain't even lying.
Oh shit, who is it?
I can't think he got this little sandy red hair. His shoulders was like this and shit. And he came out for the football team one time, and Coach Cox put him out there. Man, I felt so damn bad for that boy, man. Somebody tried to kill that boy out there. He became water boy though that day.
DC T Money. Let me see. I don't know who DC T Money is. I would like to see the women. I would like to see them my damn self. I mean, I would love to see the damn women.
But if you take it up to if you want to go a higher scale, you look at how many women, how many kids Nick Cannon got.
I don't know. How many do we got? I don't know.
Nick Cannon got about 8 or 9 kids or something.
Yeah,
I think
and they just ain't screamed on him yet either. They screamed on Usher, said he got them bumpity bumps. Nick Cannon, he probably got them bumpity.
Nick Cannon got a bunch of kids. That comedian, what's the comedian name? I forgot his name. He got kids. Well, he got all his kids. Damn it! I mean, you know, you just have multiple kids by one guy. But I just hate the fact that you saying that these guys out here with all these babies. It ain't a lot of guys out here with. If 54% of men don't have no kids, it ain't a lot of guys having babies. It's only a small percentage, and these are the ones that these women keep picking.
Well, what's going on with you, youngster?
Hey, you know. It's kind of sad because, I mean, we obviously don't move that way. I got 2 girls, but you know, I wish that I had a large family, not with a bunch of women. I wish, but where we are today, it's hard financially taking care of 2, right?
Yeah,
so
it is.
So I can't imagine a dude going out here and he got 10 kids. I mean, it speaks volumes about the irresponsibility of the man or how selfish they are. I got a couple buddies up here got a damn football team between the two of them. Both, I mean, I bullshit you not. And then what's crazy is like my boy and buddy. I hate to talk bad about him, but I think like he likes to drink, so he's getting drunk. He's going over here, he's laying up nothing in these women, making these babies. He got one set of kids. They a week apart by two different women. So is it you say 54% of men don't have children, but that ain't how it works in our community. You know, y'all ever notice that everything black folk do, they blow it up way bigger than what it is, and it makes us look bad. So we get a dude on here that telling us he got 40 something damn kids. Well, when other women see us, they assume we at least got 6.
Oh yeah,
3 or 4 baby mamas. We at least got that. That's the problem I have, especially living out here in Idaho. I remember going to a bar one time, and I just go to the same bar, call it my Cheers. And I'm sitting in this bar, and this white chick came up to me. I'm just sitting there. I done smoked me a doobie. I'm drinking my gin, listening to. It's the only bar that play hip hop R&B music that I like to go to. Anyway, she walks up to me and she says, "You come in here all the time, and you never talk to nobody. You never do this. You don't dance. You don't do nothing. You act like maybe you too good for people." But what she was doing was she was categorizing me with the other black men that frequent that bar. So my point is, these men go out here and do this shit, and they make people like us look bad. But then when we want to try to get out here and get us a nice fine one and this and that, these bitches act like we out of their league because we don't make 6 figures, because we don't do this, we don't do that, or this, that. Or I heard you say earlier, my man said, you said, well, women want you to meet them at their level when you get them, right? That's the problem. My thought is, hell, if you want to be a man, shit, I'll sit back and let you be a damn man. Go change them damn tires, motherfucker, when it's time.
Yeah.
I'll never let a woman trap me with her money. I'll never let nobody control me with money. And that's what happens sometimes, because the ones that do have, and they decide to so-called go down a step from their league or whatever, now you're right. That now they want to act like they don't know how to be submissive no more because of money. Money, the pursuit of money. I ain't gonna say money. The pursuit of money and what we have to do to get money today has, I think, played a large part in breaking up family dynamics. I think that we have gotten. We don't even care about 10 bands to get you taken out today. Think about that. Probably in the right hood, 5 will get you taken out, right? Yeah, so that pursuit of money. So you think people give 2 shits about family anymore? They don't care about family. Family don't talk to family anymore, this, that, and third. And now you got all these men out here create more families. Half of them damn kids don't even know each other most of the damn time. You know what I mean? I keep finding out. I don't know about you, Malvin, but I gotta go home and I heard somebody, hey, cuz. I feel like, yeah, man, found out at the family reunion we cousin. I be thinking, shit, I'm glad I ain't hit. Yeah. You know, but that was back then. You know, Papa was a Rolling Stone, so on and so forth. Today, I think social media, money, all of this has made men and women pursue this whole sexual thing. They done took that shit up a notch so damn high. I can't even touch it. I don't know where you get the energy to want to hump that damn much.
Let me say something, man. Let me say something about you touched on. You know, you say you have to take down a woman if she feel like she got to take down or not. Well, here's the thing. This is just observable reality to me that I've seen. Either the woman want the best of the best, or she gonna get the worst. She won't meet a man that's already a man that she see striving to get somewhere. She don't want that. She's gonna get. She want the top or she want the bottom. But the guy that's actually moving, making moves to really put himself in position to build his family, to them, to a lot of women, especially when they call themselves boss bitches, they call that settling. And you're really not settling. You really, that's where you at. Whatever man is approaching you all the time, you say, I don't understand why this type of guy is always approaching me, because that's the level you at. Those men feel comfortable approaching you because you at that level. Right. Because if I felt like you was way up there out of my league, I wouldn't even look your way.
I do. I like it. I like to break them down. Hey, bring them on down. Hey, I feel like God bless me, and I feel like ain't nobody better than me. So I ain't gonna let nobody treat me like I'm beneath them. I don't give a damn. I don't care how fine you are. I'll make you feel ugly. That's just me, because I feel like we're all on the same level. Just because your money's different don't mean your life different. I met this girl. She makes 70 grand a year. Why she trying to borrow money from me? You know what I'm saying? That told
Well,
you got it, but you piss poor in management. You know what I mean? So you ain't better just because you fine and you got a good job. You don't, your money don't speak that way. You ain't driving on Mercedes, this and that or whatever. So money don't make you this. Being fine don't make you that. So I like to bring them down to my level. But you're right when you say they feel like it's a step down, and then you get men our age. I don't know how you. I'm 50. I'm 50.
no, I'm 53.
I'm 52. I don't know. Just fucking lied on camera. Shit. But at our age, you say, well, a man striving to do this and this and that. A lot of us, we're just kind of settled. So we ain't trying to go do this and do that and this and that. We're looking for this last half of our life, if it's a half, you know. Unfortunately, we ain't necessarily, everybody ain't living to see 65. I know a lot of people, and Malvin, you do too, from home. They ain't lived to collect a one social security check to go along with the retirement that they earned all their life. So on this last half, we kind of trying to enjoy this last piece, right? Unfortunately, so bingo. And unfortunately, social media has created this facade. So you get people, women our age, still talking about, I want to do this, I want to do that. I'm thinking, damn, you got 3-4 grandkids, you got this, that, you got all of this other stuff. How are we gonna do all of that when you trying to be over here doing this? You got to give them money, you got to help take care of. That's another problem that I see with a lot of women today. They got these grown ass kids and won't take them off the titty. So now you got all of these problems that a man like me, I just invited into my life. Why? Because I like the woman. I can't just take the woman and don't take the kid. Problem is, she want to take them like, chick, where you going? I'm about to go to Costco. For what? What's going on in Costco? Oh, I got to take such and such to get him some food. He's 30 fucking years old. What you mean you got to take him to get him some food? Like, you know, shit like that. But if I say something, that's my son. I do it. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Like, when you gonna take him out the titty? So then you take a guy like me. Now I ain't interested anymore. Why? Because there's no balance there. And when there's such an imbalance there, and you carrying this child, you might as well move him in back in the house with you.
I'm gonna see if I can pull up another video too. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Let me tell you
And
this.
it's actually about something you just said too, Lito. It's funny that you say that. I'm gonna see if I can find that. But go ahead, say it.
But if you say, you know, and see, now everybody know I catch a lot of flack for saying this, but this is the reality of it. That's why, you know, and women say that I bash them because I say men ain't checking for women with kids, and I say that because that's their preference. It suits you better not to have it. Just like something that really just hit me today. How many women that you know of that want a man shorter than them?
Yeah, I want me a top. Hey, go ahead.
But anyway,
no, you're right. You're right.
But you
I used to bang a power forward for University of Louisville, though.
So, you know, and that's the purpose of the thing, because you coming in, you got to take on a responsibility that you really want set up for them. You trying to really, like you say, I done reached my peak to where I'm just trying to live in peace. And
yeah.
I'm not trying to, like you said, I'm not trying to deal with you and you still taking care of your son.
Right. And so it's not just that they got kids. I don't care if you got kids. I don't want you having to, every time that child got a problem, you whip your titty out. That's the problem I have. Sometimes you got to let them go and let them grow. That's the bottom line. And what I'm finding is that these women have for years having to take care of these kids by themselves. So as they get older, these kids, they taught these children to be dependent, not independent, right? And so you get these young men today, they feel like they're entitled just because that's their parent. Just because that's your mother don't mean she owe you shit. She did her part. Once you were able to get out, cuss, fuck, and do all the stuff that adults do, you've earned your way. Go take care of it. Now, I'm not saying that you don't run and help your children. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the problem is it's all the time. When are you going to let that child go through his own struggles, create his own lane? A child will never learn nothing if you don't let them struggle some. You can't bail them out every single time something goes wrong. Damn car broke down. Okay, I don't mind. Oh, if you go put your name on the dotted line and help him get a car, that's one thing. You going in your pocket and your savings account to take money out to buy him a car, and he's 30 years old. Fuck that. That's another thing. I thought you wanted to go to Aruba. We can't go now because you took the damn money we had. We was putting away and gave it to the damn kid. Now he's driving around in our fucking Aruba trip. No, baby, I'm good.
Now, Marcus come through saying that he must gotta have some money. Them women are fucking for clout. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I know a lot of bums that's out here busting, making a bunch of babies. I just told y'all about two of mine.
And then he come back and says, I have no kids, and I express my value that I am the catch, and they gotta get to my level. I get that. I understand that. I don't found 2 videos I want y'all to watch. And yes, this is fair use. We're gonna use this for educational purposes. I hate for y'all. They shut me down one night. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get this going, y'all. This is right here the trip because I kind of blame the guy for this shit too. So.
Why don't you stream it, bro?
I can't get to it. I really not on for Twitter.
You tell me how about you wrong and you gotta go somewhere. I told him you ain't going no damn where. You go when you get ready.
Man, I just feel at some point you need to make your own way. That's what I feel. You want to walk through the house daddy sometime, and there you go. So what?
No, if anything, you can go, not him. How about that?
I seen this one.
Yeah.
He's talking about what I was just talking about. Taking them grown ass children and let them go through something.
It's time to go. I mean, at what point? Well, that's critically intense.
Well, you know what? When I met you, you was living with your mama.
Man, please. You was living with your mama. Come on, man.
Now I'm living with your dumb ass.
That's crazy. Now, on that right there, this is my stand.
Put him out. She told him he could go.
He could go. My stand on that right there was, me personally, that dude should have told that woman, point blank. I don't know who was paying the majority of the bills in that motherfucker, but if I'm paying bills in that motherfucking house and I want this dude gone, he gone. Point blank. It ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You don't want him to go, I'm fine with that because I get my shit and go. That's where a man steps up and just say, I'm going to let you be and I'm going to let you do what you do, but don't be looking for none of my goddamn resources because you ain't getting any. Fuck that. That's bullshit. I don't play that. Hell no. You don't tell me what I'm finna. He ain't finna do. This motherfucker sitting there 30 years old and you got to tell him to when to go empty garbage. Motherfucker, you know when garbage day is.
And that's
hell no.
Exactly what I'm talking about. But it sounded like that man that was just trying to check the woman. It sounded like he living off of her. Now, Listen. Let me be real clear about this. We all go through struggles. We've not all had that smooth sailing. I don't know a lot of people. If you have, more power to you. I don't know a lot of people just had a roller coaster life. I just don't know a lot of people. So if you got down and this and that, and you with a woman and she's helping you out, then that's how you build strong relationships, right? So I don't know who's paying all the bills and this and that, but in my eyes, it shouldn't matter if y'all trying to build and be one. I believe like just marriage. Once you get to that point, you living together, you acting like you're married. And some states recognize common law marriage.
They do. California is one of them.
If he's part of the team, then he should have some say-so about that grown-ass kid he hurt. As simple as that. He's part of the team. Or don't have him part of the team. and then he won't speak up and this and that, but he gonna be out here checking on something else, doing something else, and see, women don't want you to do that either, you know. So
Now here we go with another video, and after this video, I got something to ask you too, Lito. Since you got daughters, you got 2 daughters, right?
you know, I was single father for the last 8 years.
That's what I'm saying. You got a daughter though. That's what I'm saying. I just want to check, make sure. I know you got daughters. I know that for a fact.
Yeah,
Hold on. As soon as I can get this shit. God damn. Here we go.
I walk them shoes that a single woman does, and I'm gonna tell you, it's a
Here we
rough
go.
road.
Here we go. Right here. Check this out.
Man, look,
I can't see.
I don't need all this pressure right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that.
You barely even hear. What pressure?
What are you talking about? I'm all work.
You moved it out of the camera. Move it. Yeah.
Over your head. But you never hear. You go over there with somebody else. Now you bring it back something in the oven. Come on, man.
Wait a minute. She pregnant?
Yeah. And the mother is condoning the pregnancy, talking about she got pregnant at a young age too, because that's their daughter, and they did the same thing she did. And they sitting there arguing with the daddy and shit. And he was saying that you bringing another.
Hold on, let me hear it. Let me hear it. I can't hardly hear it. Rewind it a little bit.
Hold on.
Back it up a little bit. What it say, teenage? What it say? That's too damn far.
Talking about she pregnant.
A little closer.
She not even out of high school yet.
She gonna be okay.
Man, look, I don't need all this pressure right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that.
You barely even hear. What pressure?
What are you talking about? I'm all work. I work 12 hours a day to put a roof over your head. But you never hear. You go over there with somebody else. Now you bring it back something in the oven. Come on, man.
First of all, it's not even that serious. You're really just making a big deal out of it.
It's
You
funny.
just want to hear yourself fuss.
Oh, it's funny. It's funny.
I'm sorry, Dad.
I mean, you out there with him too. You acting like you young too.
What you mean?
That's why she running around here like that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. It's okay. You don't gotta do too much because y'all had me at the same age. Exactly. Do you not recall how old we were when we were messing around?
I understand that.
Is that better?
I didn't never think it was gonna be like that, but that's how it is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So why you say that? You just said that. That's what it is.
I can't hardly follow it. They're just talking over each other too much. I
And
can't
see
hardly-
what's going on. The dude is he's pissed off because the daughter went out and got pregnant. She's still in school. I think he said either 17 or 16, or I think she may have been 16 or whatever the case may be. But the dude is expressing his dislike for that, but the mother is condoning teenage pregnancy, and he was saying that, you know, how she bringing home some shit like that, and then they mad because he's out on a 12-hour job and he's not at home all the time.
Who?
And the daddy, he like he told her.
So he's mad
said,
because back it up a little bit. So hold on, let me get it. So the daughter said 16, 17 years old, she's pregnant. The daddy's mad because he's out working and come home from a 12.
No, they mad. They mad. They're mad because he's the mother and daughter, because he's never at home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're mad because he's never at home.
And the mother's okay with the pregnancy.
And the mother's okay with the pregnancy.
Okay.
The mother is condoning the pregnancy because she got
something.
pregnant at a young age or whatever the case may be.
So let me ask you something. So, do you like anybody telling you what to do with your life?
What you mean, as a grown man or as a child?
Just period.
Now, as a child, you know, I guess it's okay because they're trying to look.
No. I'm asking you, did you like anybody telling you what to do?
Did I like
Anybody?
I can't say that. I would say it depends on who it was.
Did you like your parents telling you what to do with your life?
Not really.
Okay. All right. So this just happened to me, and I don't even know if I can. Okay. So I got a surprise call yesterday, right? I can't say it on here because I don't know what my daughters follow or whatever, but it's some big news happened yesterday, right? And shocked shit out of me, but I disagreed with the call at first, right? So, and then I had to take a step back. I was like, well, Lito, shit, you don't like nobody telling you what to do, right? And you got one life, one journey. I can't say when your life is gonna end. We hope to see 65. We hope to see 85. We hope for a long life, right? We all do, right? It just plain and simple. To the point where we almost take it for granted and expect it. Well, life is about a journey, not a destination. You're not trying to get anywhere. And I think us as parents, what we want to do is we want our kids to line up just like we were taught. Like, get your education, go to college, come and learn a trade, do this, get your job, line up all of this stuff first before going out trying to make kids. Would y'all agree or disagree with me on that?
I agree with you on it. Up on it. To we want to get our kids stuff in order. Yeah.
Okay, but does life really move in that fashion? I firm believe I'm a firm believer in God. I'm a firm believer that no man or woman alive can give a life, take a life, or save a life. No man or woman is that powerful, right? If a man was power or a woman was powerful enough to give life, no baby would ever die inside a woman. And I know I'm going a long way around, but I'm just breaking this down, right? If a man was powerful enough to take a life, every time they shot Tupac or 50 Cent, they'd have killed him the first time because he was that powerful, right? If a man was powerful enough to save a life, no person would ever go to a hospital and die, ever, because he's that powerful. We're not that powerful, so I believe in God, right? So along this journey, some of us are going to have these roads that look really smooth. Some of us are going to have these roads that look really bumpy because of some of the choices we made in life. But who are we to tell somebody else what to do on their journey? So are we, just because she's a child, do we?
Now I'm gonna have to kind of disagree with you with that.
And you should,
because I'm gonna go back to where you and I, we all made mistakes as young, as in the youth, right? And we're gonna I'm gonna tell mine. Look, my advice, that's not me telling you what to do, but this is my advice telling you what you need to do and what to look for. So I look at it like that. Maybe you just worded it to where it just seems like, I don't know. I don't know. Make me understand what you just said, because I was kind of just lost on that last part.
Go ahead, say it.
Hold on, say it. Hold on, say it. I muted.
Muted.
Go ahead, say it.
I think I kind of get what you're saying. I mean, if that was to happen, I would understand that. But my thing is, like, I got a 19-year-old. He's dating, and I know for a fact him and this girl. I know they having sex. All I can do is tell him what's gonna happen. This is what happens if you mess around. You get this girl pregnant. This is the responsibility that you gonna have to take on, and this is how it's gonna affect you long term. Right now, if you're trying to get something accomplished or whatever the case may be, you might have to put that on the back burner because you're gonna have to step up and do X, Y, and Z because now you have a child.
Right.
You're gonna have to do this. If that was fine, so I advise you strap up and pull out. Do both. Man, look, right now at this age you don't want to do that. But if what's to happen, understand what you're about to get into. Like you said earlier, you in adulthood now. You driving and you screwing. Right. So you making choices. So you know right from wrong. You know what you're doing. These are things that are gonna fall upon you. And I'm trying to tell you, I got two boys. I ain't holding y'all hand.
There you go.
I done got y'all through high school. Y'all had the choice of going to college. You chose not to do that. That's on you. So I am done. Now,
but it's their journey, right?
My home is open. You can come in and out. You know what I'm saying? My house is open for you living. You know what I'm saying? You can always have shelter.
Right. But
there's rules at my house too. My kids already know. You don't come in at 12. When I say I hit the bed, I see you in the morning. Don't knock on my damn door. I'm asleep. Right. Don't break my sleep. Right.
And they know that. That's part of the rules, right? But the reality of it is, no matter what our children do, it's their journey.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's
And so us telling them. So this is one of the problems I had. This is why I used to get in trouble and shit. This is why I almost didn't make it. I always had somebody talking at me. They wasn't talking with me. You know what I mean? It was you did this, you did, to the point where I almost feel like I ain't had nobody fucking no adult taking up for me. Every time something happened, they'd be like, "Well, what you do wrong?" Well, damn, the motherfucker just hit me in my goddamn eye. I ain't do nothing. I was just standing there. I laughed just like everybody else. I was the closest. I got socked in my damn nose, blood dripping down. That's when Dennis Doyle sucker punched me in my damn.
them damn dolls.
Caught my ass. I couldn't even swing back. He hit me so goddamn hard. I couldn't, blood running down. I couldn't do shit. Anyway, I ain't ashamed the lady because it wouldn't happen again, but I tell you it happened. It was a true story. But anyway, my point is
only in AC. But go ahead.
Malvin, so you say you had to disagree.
Yeah.
What part do you disagree with? The fact that you don't, nobody likes to be told what to do. So I'm not saying that you're not supposed to give your child advice. However, it's their journey. I can go and tell my child everything that happened to me along the way and all the mistakes that I made, but they are walking they cannot walk directly in my shoes. No one can. No one can. I can't. What worked for me won't necessarily work for the next person. Why? Because I trained myself up to handle the shit that works for me. I can tell them this and they go out there and do that, and then they break down over there. Why? Because they wasn't trained up. They didn't follow the exact same steps and didn't have me in them to handle what I told them to go do. So I just fucked them up because I told them to do exactly what I said go do. Boom, went over there. They come back crying and shit. Now I got to go fix that problem. Why? Because I thought they was me. I told them to go do this. So basically, we got to.
Let me ask you something. Was that the person you asked to do that? Was that one of your daughters?
No. Anybody. Any child. I'm just speaking in general. So I guess what I'm saying is life is a journey, not a destination. Every single person has their own walk. If my daughter came to me pregnant at 17 years old, I would be highly fucking pissed off and disappointed. And then I'd have to step back and rely on my God and understand that God didn't just have a journey for me. He has a journey for her too. Now, her journey might be rocky because she decided to go over here and gap her legs and get pregnant. But that's her journey. I can't be mad at what God decided to deliver to her in her journey and what she accepted. Just because she's got part of me in me, she don't have all of me. She also got a mother in me. She might have more of a mother in me than she got in her than she got me in her. So I have to look at the big picture. I've had to, just because I had to do the single father role.
I feel what you're saying on that. I feel everything. Okay. But I'm gonna throw another scenario, and this was in my experience. You know April Prather. You know April Prather, right?
Yeah,
I got a son by April.
Yeah, I met him. Yeah.
Oh, Tyron.
Yeah.
When he turned 21, Tyron bought this 9mm.
Okay.
And he called me, like, "Hey, Pops, I got a 9mm, blah to this, blah to that." I said, "Okay, that's nice." He said, "You're gonna have to check it out when you get a chance." I said, "Okay." I said, "Be careful with it, blah to this, blah to that." I'm looking through Facebook. He got the motherfucker on Facebook on a picture with it flashing. So I said, "What the fuck?" I'm at work.
Gun range? Was he at a gun range?
No.
It wasn't that kind of flashing.
No, So I said, "Do he really got this motherfucker?" So I called him back a couple of days. I said, "What's going on, Ty Dog?" He was like, "Shoot, nothing up, Pops. What's going on?" I said, I saw you on your 9mm. It looks real nice and everything like that." He was like, "Yeah, you like that?" I said, "Yeah, I like that, but I need you to do something for me." He said, "What's that?" I said, "I need you to take that shit off of Facebook, bro." So he was like, he stood back, he said, "Look, Pops, look, I respect you and everything, but I'm 21. I'm a grown man, and I can, put whatever I want." I said, "Yeah, you 21. I get all that. Yeah, but I need for you to get that shit off there." So we go back and forth, and I just had to break it down to him. I said, look, bro, I need for you to get that shit off of there to the mere fact because our young black boys are getting mowed down for no reason, being unarmed. And with you being armed, and then you putting it on Facebook, see, white folks can put their kids on Facebook with guns and all that. Ain't shit gonna happen. But you better understand, and you better understand real quick. This is not, you're not white. And you not to look at it like that. And I explained to him that shit got to come down, and I need that shit to come down. Now, I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but that shit got to come down. He thought, between me and Robert, called Robert Macklin saw it, and Robert Macklin called him and told him the same thing. And he ended up taking the shit down. And I'm like, shit, nah. And I got to the point, I told him, even if I got to come up there and fist fight you, it's coming down. Because I already know, because I already know the consequences behind it. You're not. I know how good of a child you are, but I'm not finna be sitting here explaining to somebody why you don't got mowed down by some goddamn white supremacist. No, sir, I can't do that because I know me.
Are you talking about the police?
Yeah. And I know,
I was lost for a minute. I was like,
the
police part of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and see, I was lost, and I know me.
So you're saying you want him to take it down because you don't want police to see him got the gun, and then he's flashing the gun and he might be carrying, and they assume that he's got a gun on him.
No, okay. Say if I'm gonna put it like this: say if he's out and about, he don't even have his shit, and we already know how police are mowing down unarmed black men. They mow him down. You know what they gonna? They just mowing down for no reason. Hell, these motherfuckers ain't been having no reasons. But anyway, they mow him down for no reason. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna go to his Facebook page and get to talking about, look at him flashing the gun, blah say this and blah that. They don't do that shit to white kids. They don't do that shit unless one of them don't went on a damn shooting spree. That's the only time they do that bullshit.
I guess I'm lost. With the you assume that the police just see a black person, your black son, and that because he's flashing a gun that would cause him to get more.
No.
Okay.
No. That's a different story. We'll get on that another time. Now I'm gonna ask.
I think, but more what you're saying, Calvin. I think it's more about just the imagery that it projects out there. It just just say he get into it with a guy on the street, or he at a club and he get into somebody, and people know him on Facebook with that. They think he about that life.
Right.
So now they're gonna test this so-called gangster, and like you said, you ain't even that type of kid. So why would you even do that? I mean, that was how I would look at my own, because I know they didn't come up like I came up, and I ain't saying I was no hard dude, nothing like that. Let's get that straight. But I did grow up in where it was going down there, but I wasn't involved in none of that.
You chose different.
I know how my kids was raised, and I know where they was raised. If I was to see them do some stuff that I think is out of character, like my son got a tattoo on his arm. I didn't never seen that even coming, man. Why would you even do that? Don't nobody in our family, I ain't saying ain't nothing against tattoos, but why would you do that? And don't nobody in our family even got, I'm talking about my immediate family, my wife, my son, nobody.
Yeah, I remember when he got that because you were pissed off over that shit.
Why would you even go get a tattoo to your whole arm? Which it's cool.
He got a sleeve.
But I'm saying, if you want to do that, son, if you want to do that, son, you should have done that when you moved out of my house. And then you didn't even come and talk to me. He just came home with it. And I'm like, man, what the hell? We didn't discuss this. And my thing with him, like I guess Calvin said, my thing to do, I said, look, this is what I'm going to tell you, son. A lot of stuff that we do, people do, there's a lot of responsibility behind it. I just say, what if you driving around in your car and you got a partner in the back seat or whatever the case may be, that, everybody cool in the car, but he might have some weed or something or whatever the case may be. He's sticking in the seat of the car. 9 times out of 10, they already said it's the driver. But they put you in a lineup and ain't nobody got a tattoo but you. Who you think gonna call? They gonna call a criminal. Just off the imagery, they gonna say, "Oh, he got to be a thug," and you ain't nowhere near a thug. And that don't mean because you got a tattoo, you're a thug. But I'm just saying.
I get. Oh yeah, I get.
How you came up, that right there, you should have done. And you got, I said, cause now when you want to go and you want to get a job, and all that type of stuff, man. I mean, people look at it as the norm, but I'm just that old school guy. You want to go go to a job interview, clean cut, and this, that, the other, and somebody might pass you up because they're like, I don't know what you're about. Just up there.
Well, yeah, I mean, they always said don't get it down past your sleeve, but we just, I guess we live. I see it both ways because we live in this era. I remember my daughters wanted to get their fucking nose pierced, and I just couldn't understand it. I couldn't understand it. Just couldn't. And then I had to step back and think about. We live in a time that we're moving. Things are moving really, really fast around us. No, like people don't really slow down anymore. Things are just constantly, ever what they call it, ever evolving world is constantly changing, and it's either get on board or get left behind, right? And I struggle with trying to get on board because I'm too old to be doing certain things in my world. But I don't mind enjoying myself, but I'm too old. But I also see that. It's common nature because I'm one of them people that believe if we're going down the same line as a tattoo, well, they think the same things if you got dreadlocks and go apply for a job. What's the difference? Right. What's the difference? So, but do I want everybody to be like me? Do I want everybody to think like me? No, because that's what makes the world go round. That's what makes the world better because we all have our differences. If you have certain rules and certain things in your life, then what you're trying to teach this young man is discipline. And so coming home and with something like that, that's a shock factor for you. However, you still believe that's part of his journey.
Yeah, I mean it is because he made it there. He
right.
You're gonna do what you're destined to do.
Right.
But I'm saying when you as a parent, we all parents, so
right.
You go from a provider to an advisor. If you would have came to me and say, Dad, I'm thinking about getting a tattoo name, let me tell you what's gonna happen. Let me tell you how I feel about it. Now, your call, that's on you. I'm not paying for it, so hey, that's on you.
Right.
Or I would say, hey, wait till you get a certain age, or whatever the case may be. That's how I pretty much do everything now. Because both of them, they doing their thing. All I can do is advise you. I'm not financing shit. That's done.
Right.
It's my time now. So, like I said, the door's open. You got shelter, and I keep food in the house. Other than that, the stuff that you want to do extra, that's, you know what I'm saying?
I think it pissed you off more because it was a shock that he didn't trust you enough to at least come talk to you first.
Oh,
Would you say that? Yeah. I think that was more because you sound very supportive of your children.
Oh yeah.
I think what I'm hearing is more. It was the like, damn man, I thought we had something here. I thought, what happened to us? You couldn't come say something at least. I mean, I wasn't gonna stop you because I can't. You're grown. I can't follow behind you every step, but you could at least came and said something to me. And I think sometimes as parents, that's what hurts us more than anything because we feel like our children are losing that trust because it's supposed to be all of us together. No matter what goes on out in this world, we're a team. We're a family. This is an unbreakable bond. And when somebody comes in with the shock value of or something like a tattoo or a pregnancy or this and that, we start feeling like that. Damn, man, what happened? I guess you don't trust me like that no more. That you feel like I was just gonna shit on you because you came home with a tattoo. I hear more shock value than anything that really bothered you with that.
Let me ask you something, Lito. You got 2 daughters.
Yeah.
Now, early on this broadcast, we did something about what's the name of that shit, Cedric?
Majorette.
Majorettes. You know how the majorettes be dancing and everything like that, right?
Both my daughters on this dance team.
I said majorettes. So I'm talking about at what age?
About the kicking leg. The high school. They won three national championships.
No. I ain't talking about no kicking legs and shit. I'm talking about twerking asses.
My daughter, the culture's not out here like that.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this.
Wait a minute, you're talking about majorettes at like a HBCU type school, right?
No.
Well,
down this way. Look, down this way. believe it or not, I was telling said I went to this parade that they did for this city because it was their homecoming. And bruh, they had from 5. You got 2 daughters,
Right.
5 to 10,
Twerking.
and you know to work. You know they was on a major, and these motherfuckers actually. That's what I'm asking you. That's what I'm asking you, and that's why I said I was asking. That's what I'm saying. This is what I was telling Sid.
Yeah.
My 2 questions was: 1, where is the fucking daddy? And if he is around, why is the fuck is he letting his damn daughter, baby daughter, walk on this street butt ass naked damn near? And you ought to seen how it was like they was at a strip
club. I'm gonna tell you
why.
They don't, because we have come so far away from the values we used to have as black people. Back in the 60s, everybody used to be suited and suited. Remember that? You wasn't clean unless you had a suit on. It wasn't until things shifted when it switched to the disco era. When the disco era came, we were making more money. People were coming out of the Vietnam War, smoking dope, doing a lot of things that took us, that start pulling us away from the church, start pulling us away from the family. We started with these kids today, this generation up under us, they are too far removed from that era. So what they think is cool and okay in their era, we would never find acceptable.
Lito, let me tell you this, bro.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be like, hell to the no. Most of these motherfuckers was our age sitting there watching their kids do this, man.
Well, you got a lot of people our age trying to be them motherfuckers. So a lot of people our age. I mean, we ain't got to. You think about this. We got sugar daddy songs. A lot of people, men our age, trying to date women in they fucking 20. I'd have to shoot a motherfucker if I saw him pull up one of my daughters. I'm just gonna be honest with you. But I for real. But so, and I think of social media. We're too far removed from those values that Meemaw and Granny and all of those things that were taught to us, and everything is about flash and money and presentation, this wild presentation and so on and so forth. And so it's unfortunate that you mentioned that they were in their 50s saying this. I mean, watching that. So I'd imagine that that's their grandchildren that they're allowing to do that. But maybe they just sat back and said, you know what? Hey, I ain't been able to tell my damn daughter what to do to begin with. I ain't going to try to stop it now. My granddaughter looks happy. I'll do everything I can to protect her. I don't agree with it. That means it's more than likely a chance I probably won't come support that anymore. That would be me. I when they home, I got them. When they out here doing this kind of ratchet ass shit, I can't reach out there and wear no. That's my grandbaby on my shirt, seeing my granddaughter out there twerking.
That's what this.
I don't like women that twerk any damn way. I think it's fucking. And you know what else?
It's trash. That's what this show is about. On choices, bro. Trash. That's what this show is about.
I don't like
it's about
women that take pictures and turn their ass around to the camera. Like that shit, bitch. Turn
so what do they? What said? What Lito saying that about the women that are taking pictures and twerking and stuff? What is that telling you about the woman who does that?
Not the woman who does.
What he was just saying about they'll take a picture, turn around, showing their ass and shit like that. What is that saying to you? Now, is that a good choice what she's doing? Because like I said, all this is about choices. But go ahead.
Well, what you're doing is you saying, see, this is where everything get convoluted. Because
say it, she ain't gonna let you get none of that ass when she turning around.
But see, that's the deal. That's what I'm saying. Well, the guy that she will. She will let the guy that's
I mean some of that ass, literally.
She let the guy that's a bad choice get it. She'll let the guy the bad choice get it.
Every time.
Because the dude that's stepping to her right, trying to get with her, she gonna push him to the side.
Oh, she gonna ask you how much money you make.
And you know what? I'm glad you brought it up because men, and hope some women are listening. Men who have got success, no matter how they look, they can look like Biggie Smalls or whoever the case may be. They know that they money attracts women, and they have no problem with that. They have no problem with that. They cool with that. If that's what it takes for them to get it, they cool with it. If it's
Like
their
us,
car,
having the hardest time.
if they car, their house, their money, whatever it is that attracts a woman,
Right.
they cool with that.
Right.
Women seem like they don't understand that. Oh, she only using you for your money. We know that. You now, how much we
Right.
give her, that's on us. Or how much we willing to get, that's on us. But if a woman is if you turning your ass to take a picture, and I say, damn, baby, that ass look right, and then you get mad at me, you're the one put it out there.
Right.
So
Right,
I'm not supposed to compliment it.
It's just.
But hold on. Let me say this. You talking about the 60s.
Right.
And the men back then, we wore suits and all this and that the other.
Right,
When I came up, we was into button-up shirts and khaki pants and this and that the other.
Right.
But you look at it now, you had the Supremes and just like that. Like I said, they were dressed up, the ladies were dressed up. But nowadays, they dressed in damn near nothing. No clothes whatsoever. See-through, everything. But you don't want a man, and the first thing they say, all y'all want to do is fuck. But that's all you offering. That's all you showing.
Yeah.
So what was
And get mad whenever conversation I talk to her, I'm bringing something up. Hey, that's what we was on, you know. Oh, they say tell me the truth, but don't like the truth.
No, that went there.
You know, I guarantee you, your woman. First, one of the things you ask a woman today, she said, you ask her, well, what is it that turns you off the most? And you say, a man that lies, and then you turn around and say, okay, then I'm just gonna be honest with you. You're not gonna leave, right? Yeah, no. If I be honest, you ain't gonna leave, right? Yeah. I just really want to fuck. I ain't looking for nothing long term, this and that. Oh, that's how you don't want the truth. You know what I mean? So everything's, I guess, based on a book of lies. Nobody's. We don't have those values anymore. We just don't.
But if you got a BBL and you wearing fake eyelashes and you wearing fake hair, you are a walking lie. That's
pretty much.
That's a lie.
Waiting to bust.
That's false advertisement.
You wait for a blood clot, motherfucker. You fucking around die, bitch.
You gonna find most men that
hold on, Sid. Ladies, I am not saying this, so don't put this shit on me. Talk to Lito and Cedric. Go ahead, Sid. Go ahead, Sid.
If you find a man that's married right now today, and no matter how much money he got, you look at him majority of the time, I would say over 90% of the time, that woman that he got is as basic as it possibly can get. Because we want organic shit. I don't know what it. If you're going to get the BBL, then get the thighs and the legs too. Just don't get the ass. Get the whole set. Why would you do that? Ain't no man ever asked no woman to go get fake eyelashes. Ain't no man ever asked a woman to go get a weave.
Oh, they ain't never said that's a badass purse you got. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we don't
you brought up a thing earlier about the money. And real men ain't checking for your bank account.
Not really. I'll tell you what real man don't want. He don't mind helping you get through something or whatever if he really like you, but a real man ain't looking to take on your problem. Right? Because what happens is what happens if he goes down? You can't help him out. If you're not showing a real man that you're capable of being a strong partner. Just what if God hits me with a stroke? And now I can't make the money I was making it. You gonna leave me for the next man? Because I can't do it like I used to, or you know what I mean? So a real man, he gonna check to see not necessarily your money, but how do you handle yourself if I got it all? I want to know that you can still be there for me if the money fail, and we both right here, and we ain't got a lot. We just got each other. Are you still gonna be there? A lot of women ain't gonna be there. You know what they're gonna be? They'll be writing that damn DM. Checking to see the next one. Why? Because they see their friends going over here doing it with this. They see a lot of women today, and some men are married to social media. They're not really looking for long-term relationships anymore. Why? Because they get a lot of women like attention. So every morning, good morning, beautiful, good morning, this and that. They rather keep dealing with that. Why? Because you get with a real man, he gonna tell you to check that shit. Take that shit off. Or let's just get a same Facebook page. Nah, I don't want to do that. Well, why not? You ever see these guys running around here do these loyalty tests with these people where they pull out the phone and say, "Let me check your
Oh,
give
yeah,
me
I've
your
seen
phone," and all of that.
Yeah,
Now I know it's all edited and so on and so forth, and they only showing the ones that wasn't loyal, but it looks bad. It really looks bad. And one of the first thing they'll say is check. And I ain't even know Snap. I ain't know much about Snapchat and this and that. I ain't realized people were hooking up on Snapchat. I thought it was just about filters. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I used to.
What the
Well,
fuck is that?
back we were coming up, we want your phone number. But I'm listening to my sons, and that's how they talk to women. They talk to girls they age. They don't say what's your number. You got an Instagram page. You got
Right.
I'm like, what did that got to do with anything?
Right.
Get a number, holler at them,
Yeah.
whatever the case may be. You got Instagram. Like, I'm gonna follow you on Instagram. I'm like, man, well,
Follow her for what? And that's what I don't know. What you follow? I won't call her. I don't
Yeah.
follow for shit. Matter of fact, most of the time you get with a woman, you really don't want to see her social media page. Shit, I don't want to see all that good morning, beautiful, and all that bullshit. I don't want. Not me. I just don't. I don't feel like we're giving each other a fair chance in relationships today. Why? Because we won't turn away from social media. It's just a lot of women are attracted. They did a little study. It's like a room of 10 women, and they asked each one of them, would you rather have a long-term relationship or a popping Instagram page? All of them popping Instagram page. They were younger women, but
I was just finna ask you what was it? I was finna ask
they were in
you.
their 20s. They were in their 20s, but it starts there. It starts, but so now by the time she get 45, she so ran through that who wants it? Like that cussing preacher say, been ran through, but every man done had it, and the coochie so wide you can drive a semi truck up between it and not hit a wall. Y'all ever heard the cussing preacher? Funny than a motherfucker.
I haven't heard it. I haven't heard it at all.
Hey man, Google. After you get off of here, look up the cussing preacher. He will have you cracking. I mean, cracking. Y'all ain't never seen the cussing preacher?
I ain't seen
Yeah.
Said you ain't seen him?
I think I've seen him. But
He's crazy as hell. I tell you who else to follow. That pastor named Jennings. Y'all follow him?
No.
Nah, I don't know Jenny.
All right,
But
listen.
I will say that some women that we have on here say, well, we don't want y'all because y'all sticking y'all dicks in everything. That's not true. That's not true that you don't want us. Because one thing I'm gonna tell you why. If you ask a woman what she wants out of a man, and which we have.
Yeah.
First thing that she wants, he gotta have money. And he got to perform like a porn star.
Uh-huh.
But you ask a man what he want out of a woman, he want her to be feminine, and he want her to be damn near a virgin if he can get it. You ain't got to know all the tricks. We'll learn. I'll teach you what I need you to learn.
Uh-huh.
If you want a man to be a porn star, but you don't want him, how you think he gonna get that status if he ain't sleeping with a bunch of women?
Yep.
That's true. That's
Yep.
How does that work?
Yeah.
He ain't beating his meat getting that fucking action in.
So if he know his way around the bedroom, he got to be with he had to be with multiple women. That's just how it is.
Oh yeah.
All right, but I can agree with that. I just feel like women are. I think it's money, sex and money, and I think women get so much attention from social media today that a man can't give you every day, especially a working man. A working man, he's probably gonna come home. He ain't gonna say, "Good to be home, beautiful." He ain't gonna say that every time. Sometimes he's had a rough day, and I think women forget that sometimes we have rough days too. Sometimes we're tired. We don't feel like having sex. We don't feel like doing that. Don't mean I'm doing this or doing that. And then a lot of women today, they're not practicing long-term relationship. And I think some of us are living in this false world, this world of imagination, thinking that you're going to find a lot of women looking for long-term relationships, because as soon as because if you jump from relationship to relationship, you get good at what you practice, right? Would you agree that if I go outside and I shoot a basketball, let the goal, keep shooting, eventually the ball's going to start going in. I'm going to catch a rhythm, right? So I get better. So if you practice, every time a problem comes up or something reminds you of something, or something you don't like in a relationship, and you jump out of it and you jump into the next one, you're practicing short-term shit. You're looking for something perfect that it doesn't exist. Nobody's perfect in this world. So and I shouldn't blame it on women. I think a lot of us men are the same way because we bounce from one. We ain't gonna sit around and take too much mess. We're just not gonna do it, right? Not after we've had children. Like me, I was with my ex-wife almost 20 years, right? So I know what I don't want. But what I don't practice is I don't go screw everything I talk to no more. Back in the day, I might have tried that. You know what I mean? But today I've learned that women think because they want to get emotionally attached when you have sex, right? So I don't practice that. Matter of fact, I've practiced more long-term long distance relationship than I have personal because I want to get to know you. I want to build up. People don't, I call it courting. Y'all remember courting? We don't do that no more. We want people want ass right off jump. I don't want it right off jump. I want to know who you are because I don't want to know I'm jumping in the bed with a problem, this and that. But that's just my perspective on that. But listen, I'm gonna have to get off here, man. Listen, it was great chatting with y'all, man. I try.
Yeah, you too, bro.
Hey, before you get up off of here, Lito, I got two things I'm gonna tell you. One, and I want both of y'all to hear this. Fuck Cowboys. Two,
Nigga, fuck you.
And number two, tell me who my man said looked like from AC. Stay right behind us.
Live behind y'all?
Yeah. Williams.
You think he look like Stephanie Williams, brother?
Yep.
Stanley.
Yeah.
He look like Stanley.
Yeah. Only thing it is, he a little brighter. That's it. That's all it is. Now I'm gonna put it like this. They favor so much. Oh, him and her. They favor so. I mean, the height, similar build. Stanley a little slender or whatever, and Stanley just a tad darker. But oh yeah,
I don't see it. When he gets down, I can see it in his eyes, but I don't see it nowhere else.
I'm gonna put it like this.
I can see.
And if you hear this Negro, the way me and him be going back and forth, you be like, yeah, he do kind of remind me of Stanley. Yeah. Yeah. Even the voice. It don't make no sense.
First time about 5 years ago. That's the first time I've seen Stanley in almost 30 years.
Damn.
You know, it's still, I go home, man, it's still people I haven't seen since 89.
Goddamn.
That's sad. And a lot of them ain't even here no more. It's the other sad thing. There's so many people I took pictures with last year dead this year. It's sad. That's why I talked about that journey and not a destination, man. I don't know when my daughter's time is up. I don't, lives are getting cut short every day. And I'm not exempt from tragedy. I just don't, I'm a firm believer in that. So I got to be real careful on how I felt like I gave them a good foundation. And I pray and hope that God continue to guide their steps. And some of what I taught them works, but they got to walk their own steps. And if they make some hiccups, guess what? I don't come from money. I don't keep bail money. It's not part of my damn budget for each month. I don't have attorney money laying around for your stupidity. I ain't losing my damn house because you want to do certain things. And I've talked to my children about this. However, I allow them I let them go and I let them grow because I don't want to be able to have all the fun I had and all I did was talk mine out of not trying to have no fun. I don't feel like that's right. I feel like, it's their journey. You're gonna make some mistakes, and some of the mistakes can cause, like my daughter got caught drinking in high school, and it was messed up. But to avoid getting having a record, right, she had to pay a $500 fine, right, in order to avoid this record. I made her take that $500 out of her savings account. And then that's when I realized my daughter liked money. She thought I was going to pay for it. And like I told her, I ain't even get a shot of the damn liquor. So I damn sure ain't. I meant it. That's a true story, man. I ain't paying for shit. We going to the bank and I'm going to show you what that feels like. Because that's what it would have felt like for me to have to pay for you. So I learned then that she loves her money. Didn't stop her from doing certain things, and then she just straightened out. And now everywhere she goes, she calls me and let me know where she going. If she ain't coming home, she'll send me a text, Dad, I'm staying at Vicky's house, yada. And it was part of that letting her grow, letting her go through something. Because I can tell her my experience about getting caught drink, but sometimes people got to go through something before they really feel it. And I think that's what I was talking about earlier about a lot of these women. They don't want to let some of their children, they don't want to let them go through nothing. They don't want to let them struggle a little bit. Let them, I ain't saying you leave them completely hanging. I'm saying shit, let them go through it. Let them feel some pain.
You might well forget that. All right, we're gonna close this up. Give me your closing, Lito. And where can they follow you at?
It's your boy L1 and Two Finger Bandit. You can follow me on Facebook at Lito Mason. You can find me on Instagram at Two Finger Bandit. I feel like, but my closing, I just stick to what we're talking about. Be careful of trying to stop people from enjoying their journey. Life is a journey, not a destination. You're not trying to get somewhere in life. You're trying to enjoy every step of the way, because when you reach and look too far ahead, and then God comes and throws something, an obstacle in front of you, and decides that he's going to stop your life or the life around you, did you enjoy the journey on your way? I'm a firm believer that God always going to give you what you need and not what you want. That's my closing argument.
What you got the Springer?
I'll just say the topic was Sweet 16. It's just all about making better choices. You know what I'm saying? And that's all for the women out there. Just choose wisely. And that guy that you see out there trying to chase his purpose, get with him. Don't be at the finish line. Get with him now. Enjoy the success together when you get there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. And you know, this is your boy Calvin from CMO TV. And I'll be seeing your ass when I see you.